y'all.
Hey, and welcome back to another episode of the Good Intentions Podcast. It's your girl, Queen Cass.
And it's your girl, Giddy Love. And once again, if this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Good Intentions Podcast. And also on IG at Good Intentions Pod.
We have a lovely guest with us today. Go ahead, King.
Wakanda forever.
You know I love our black kings.
This
Go
is
ahead.
a Wendy's.
Go ahead, King. Introduce yourself.
But how's it going, y'all? My name is Austin, a.k.a. Jebediah, a.k.a. TheBeardedSaint. And I'm just here, happy to be here with, Good Intentions Podcast. Great podcast, nothing but good reviews. Love the show. I'm just happy to be here.
And we're happy to have you too, King.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
You guys are beautiful.
Oh, you're sweet. Stop. Wait a minute. He might have to come back. Wait a minute.
Listen, I'm here for the support.
Oh, wait. Oh.
That's so sweet.
So today we're talking, first of all, we're talking about sexual liberation, what it means to be sexually liberated, as well as sex in the media and all the different things in between. So I want to ask y'all first to break the ice, our guest first.
Okay.
How did you lose your virginity?
All right, so boom. It was sophomore year of high school. I was like 15, and it was this girl that I was involved with. We went to elementary school together, cool. And as a guy, you be lying. I ain't no virgin. I do this. I'm like that. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Because I was a virgin, but she wasn't, or whatever. So I was one of those people where my school was my playground. So I kind of did things variously throughout the school campus and everything. And so in retrospect, I lost my virginity in a staircase during lunchtime.
Wow.
Did you eat before or after?
Or during?
Ooh, it's a good question.
Actually, no. Well, it was her lunch. I got a pass to go see her. And yeah, so there I was. But I don't think to this day she knows that I was a virgin, because I did say I wasn't a virgin. But
She knows now.
I doubt it. Hey, one day if we ever cross paths again, and then I'll tell her like, hey, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Right. You took my own.
You feel me? So
that's
that's my virginity story, if you shall.
Okay.
Were you satisfied?
Hey, Aunt, my homeboy who I went to high school with. I was by upstairs by Miss Net classroom. That's where I was. If you don't, 1300 building, not 1300, the main building. But
Was it what you imagined? Were you satisfied?
I didn't nut the first time.
Okay.
So we were, it was lit. I was like, oh, so this is what pussy feels like. This is what vagina feels like. Okay. I had to make sure, but I was like, yo, this is what vagina feels like. All right, bet. Okay, it's lit. Like,
you like that?
It was fun, yeah.
Was it like the WAP?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I'll say the only thing that I did, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, because I was a virgin, I was like, what is this white shit here? But I didn't because I was a virgin, I didn't know like what cream was yet. And then I was like, oh, so this is, and I was like, I didn't know it, but it made sense after the fact.
Did you ever do it with her again?
Oh, yeah, what? For the rest of high school.
Oh,
Did you nut?
I nutted other times, yes.
Okay.
But like the first time or two, no.
Go ahead, Cass. Tell your story.
I had just turned 16. It was the day after my 16th birthday, and my boyfriend at the time took me out. We were supposed to go bowling, but I was really excited, and I wanted to have sex, so we had sex in a car by the pool parking lot at his house. No further questions, please.
Okay.
Well, so I get all these further questions, but she doesn't get any further questions.
He didn't ask. Go ahead, you can ask questions.
So how was it for you though?
It was good. It was straight. I don't know.
It was straight. Why just straight?
It wasn't like painful, or it wasn't like terrible. Like it went all the way in. I was not bleeding or anything like that. So it was not.
He had a little shrimp.
No.
Oh yikes! No, not the scrimp.
Maybe I was the one with the loose pussy before. It wasn't him. It was not him.
So he did his job.
It was me.
Get off the mic.
How that out, please? I'm just kidding.
How did your pussy get so loose?
That's like broken pussy from Insecure.
I'm just kidding. I don't remember his size. I'm not gonna lie. Like once things are done, I don't remember anything. So it might have been. I just know it wasn't like dramatic or anything like terrible. Like they make it out to be.
Okay.
It was not memorable either. Like I don't remember.
It was just one of those things like, you're like, okay, it happened. I know it happened. No details, but it happened.
Like I don't even remember what I was feeling. Shut up. I can't wait to hear your story.
Still taking. Maybe I was the one.
maybe it was I.
Because I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe I did something wrong.
I was not expecting that.
Okay, so now with that being said.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
what was your first time story, ma'am? Miss Mamas.
Okay, so the first time I had sex, I had a baby. I got pregnant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and now she's 3.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's what we're doing. The first time I had sex was on my wedding night with my husband. So it's coming up. And that's what we're doing. I too can play that game.
So how was your experience with that? How did you feel about that?
It I can't lie on the spot, guys.
Right.
You shouldn't be lying at all. Sunday is tomorrow.
My first time having sex was with this guy, whatever. He was from out of town. Like he had just moved to the neighborhood, you know. So it's like everybody wanted him, whatnot.
Ooh, but you got him.
I know, but he really wasn't.
Oh, we gotta talk about worst experience. Can we do that next?
Yeah.
So it was wad, basically weak ass dick. Is what you're saying?
It wasn't enjoyable, nor was it like memorable because he was extremely experienced. Like he had a lot of.
Apparently not, because you saying it was.
Yeah, and for me, it wasn't like I don't think he catered to my needs. You know, so it was just like.
Yeah.
Done, like, you know, just in and out type of thing, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. I ain't even.
No further questions.
Hey, listen.
All right. Can I ask worst sexual experience, or we can move into topic? Okay.
That was actually one of my questions I wrote down.
Oh, really? So you could ask it. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Whichever one goes first.
All right, what was your worst sexual experience?
Sheesh. I got 2.
You look like you have more than 2.
I'm trying to think. I would say I have 2. My first bad sexual experience, I was in 8th grade, and it was this girl that I knew, but that's a whole different book story within itself. But for her birthday, she wanted to quote unquote hook up with me. Mm-hmm. So we was in 8th grade, so we about to go to high school. So whatever, I was like, all right, bet, cool. Like, who am I to deny, whatever. And then my daughter was like in 8th grade, 14, trying to get your shit wet, whatever. So she was like, oh, I want to give you head. I said, okay. say no more. Who am I to say no? So, but the thing was, I was like, do you actually know how to give head? Kind of, sort of. But she was like, do you know how to give head? And she was like, yeah, I know, my cousin told me, and blah, blah, blah. Aww. I was like, all right, sure. I felt like I was at the damn dentist. Like, all I felt was teeth.
All teeth?
Teeth. I was like, let's teeth.
But some guys like teeth.
Really?
Yeah, if you're a fucking psycho.
I've never met a guy who likes teeth.
No, I mean,
like
apparently there are guys who do like teeth. I'm just not one of them.
So maybe that's what she was used to.
But I mean, give her credit. She was in 8th grade.
That was her first time giving her
She was in 8th grade.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, I was just like, the whole dentist, bro. It was just like, I guess, sure. But after that, it was, whatever. It was nothing, whatever. The second one, I was in college.
Oh.
And
ain't no excuse now.
It was, like, literally just the whole, honestly, I did it just because I was lit. I was like, sure, let me just do it because I was lit. But mind you, like, had to use a condom. I was like, sure, I guess. But she was like, I don't give head if you're not my man. Okay, cool.
No, that's good.
So everything about it, I was like, I didn't end up nothing. So I was.
So being that we're exploring ourselves and becoming more sexual liberated,
Right.
would you give your significant other a hall pass?
If I had to be completely honest, I would only give them a hall pass if I cheated for some reason.
Okay.
And they found out. I would give them a hall pass.
And they found out. Goodness, so
Did I not say that? Hey, listen.
I love how guys think. Okay.
You know,
and they found out. That's the part.
and that legit, if they found out
For some reason.
somehow, some way.
So if she did not find out, then no.
No, and I say, and I'm speaking for me personally, I would say no because, and I mean this is once again humbly, but I'm probably one of the nastiest men that I know, like myself. Like I'm a whenever, wherever. I'll say from right now, the only thing that I'm like a big no, don't touch my ass. that's where I draw the line. Don't touch my ass. But anything else, I'm with whatever, do whatever. Like, you know what I mean. So I know my partner is sexually satisfied because before we even get into a relationship, if we are physically involved, I ask for a review. What can I do better? What can I do this? Even if we're in the moment, hey, what can I do to make, am I doing this right? If you tell me, hey, a little bit to the left, hey, motherfucker, we going right to the left. You know what I mean? I'm a type of person.
You're
like,
considerate.
I'm considerate because to me, sex is an art form. I take sex very seriously. So, and I'm a giver. I'd rather please than be pleased. So I want to make sure you maximize your experience, especially because women, and I'm going to keep it a buck, y'all don't always get the long end of the stick.
Right.
Sometimes y'all come across guys who just like, I just want my nut 10 minutes and I'm out. That's not me. I want you to get yours 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many times before I get mine. I want to make sure. However, I want you to be whatever. So
you're really satisfying your partner.
I have to. For me, as a male, and how I view sex, that's how I think about it. I have to. If I'm not pleasing you, why am I having sex? Okay. That's the way I look at it. Why am I having sex?
You know what that is? King motherfucking energy. Because what about your nut?
Please.
Wow. Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? And once again, but it's unfortunate because not everybody experiences that. So if I say from my partner, if we come to a standpoint where, she's no longer satisfied and I did some whatever, hey, whatever. Do your thing. Don't even tell me. Just do your thing. Doubt. I doubt.
Bitch, he cheated.
You feel me? You know what I cheated.
He can't handle it. Like they can cheat all they want, but once
I mean, it's not about handling because I'm gonna keep it honest. The way I look at it is, although once again, humbly, 'cause I'm a very humble person.
Oh my God.
Like humbly, I know my sex game and what I can produce for my partner. But guess what? You might do whatever with me. You have to be you as a woman, because once again, not every man has the same mindset as I do. You as a woman have to hope and pray whoever you pick is good. So imagine you get the hall pass and you go, use it, and he trash.
So you would let the female select the partner?
I mean, yeah, if I'm the one that cheated.
What if you didn't cheat? That's the only reason you give your partner a hall pass if he cheated?
That's the only reason I would. She didn't got caught.
And got caught, to clarify.
And got caught is key.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. If I got caught, hey, you too. What do I look like? Hey, don't know you. Hi. Can you fuck my wife real quick? What?
Nah,
my partner. Like, what is that? That doesn't.
No. For me, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No hall passes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. For me personally, I'd rather you leave me if that's what you feel like, or instead of trying to get revenge. Yeah. Because now we're gonna play a game that you're not gonna win.
Right. What about you, Cass?
I would give my partner a hall pass, just if he wanted it. I would like to select a person together. I would like it to be.
Make it a threesome.
That's what it sounds like.
It could be, but if he wanted to.
She looked to the camera like The Office.
It would have to be. It would not be like any old relationship. Once again, like we talked about with Jada and Will, it would have to be a relationship where I trust you so much that I understand that I can't fulfill all your needs, no matter how great I am.
Wow.
And it's okay, and that's okay. Like I can't be everything for you, and you have to be so comfortable with that person, so vulnerable. So it would have to be someone I trust that's been in my life for a while. And it's like, okay, I still know where I stand with you. I know that after this is over, it's just a one-time thing. I don't have no, did you like it? Was she good? I don't have no insecurities about it.
Wow.
That's a great point.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to ask questions.
I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna ask, was it good? Did you like it? What did she do that, you would want me to bring into the bedroom?
Bitch.
But once again, it takes a lot of maturity.
I'm not there.
And
I'll never be there.
Too. Once again, it would not be with any old partner. It would not be.
Why wouldn't it be with an old partner?
Because the type of security and trust I'm talking about, it would have to be with someone I've been with for years, that knows me, that knows my deepest fears type thing, and is not gonna hurt me type thing. So it wouldn't be with I think it would be with my husband. I would give my husband a hall pass, because to me, me, it's outlandish for me to think that one person will satisfy him for the rest of his life.
Okay.
I could actually agree with that. I think one unrealistic expectation that society kind of puts on. I know to get another. I can see out the side of my eye. I can see she's like.
She looked at her paper. She said, she said, "There's some motherfucker."
But like, I feel like and even as a guy, sometimes like looking at it, it's like, sometimes sex with one person for the next 40, 50 years. Although on the outside looking in, it's like, oh yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like. But I feel like as humans, that's not what it's supposed. It's unnatural to me in a sense. Like natural human. Go ahead. No. I want to hear what you guys say, Gidna. Go ahead.
You guys know I'm very traditional with this stuff. No,
but it's crazy because I'm very traditional. Like I would want.
Not when it comes to sex.
Traditional household. I'm wrong. Traditional household, me, I 100,000% for sure. One person, if I'm married to you, this dick is yours. Or if I tell, hey, this dick is yours. I'm married to you. Right. That's it. This is yours. You do what you want to do with it. You know what I mean? But sometimes, as a single male now, when I'm thinking about it, sometimes you for the rest of your life, just one person. You know what I mean? Again, but men and women, sometimes the mindsets can differ. But with that being said, would you give your husband a hall pass?
No.
Can you elaborate for me?
No. I just feel like, why would I allow a third party in? You get what I mean? It might be because of my own insecurities, but like, shit, what if she's better than me? Like, then might be. Then what if you want more?
My phone.
So it's like, no, I'm not doing that. And like I said, it might be because of my own insecurities, but
it's just not my.
For me, that's not it. Like no threesomes, no.
You wouldn't have a threesome with your husband?
No.
Wow. Okay.
And why is that? Does it go back to the fact that? You might think that the third party might be better with you?
No.
Or better than you, my fault.
First of all, I'm not turned on that way with like a female,
Okay.
So it's like, for me, it's just like giving head like in like as a freshman or whatever. Like when you're not comfortable with it, it's like it's not pleasurable, you know? Right. I don't look at females like that. I don't look at a female and like, oh, I wonder how she,
how she tastes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't want to let that other person into the relationship, because there's scenarios where the husbands just run off with that person, and it's like, I don't want that.
I agree.
I can see where you're coming from. I could agree to that.
What is it? Don't put no trouble. Like if it's not broke, don't break it. Like don't put yourself in a position. I get that too.
So now, going back, tying in sexual liberation with the topic, how far would you be willing to go with your husband? Let's say there's some things that you don't want to do, but he wants to do. Is there a compromise, or is that's where things kind of get confuddled, if you should?
My husband, we're trying everything together. Okay. Us two.
But I'm saying, if it's something that
we're not adding nobody else. If there's nobody else being added to a picture, then I'm good. We can try whatever he wants to try. I'm down.
You would eat your husband's ass?
That was my question. That was my question.
Yeah, are you pegging him?
Are you paid? Yeah, no, but that's
Okay.
Because that's
I gotta think. No.
So that's what I'm saying now. If you're not willing to do
Right.
that, and he was like, I really want to try it, like, y'all, what, 10 years in? And he's like,
All right,
hey,
I'll make sure he showers and like.
Yeah, he got
so you won't take that L for your husband.
Yeah, I would do it for my husband.
You
Okay.
eat that shit, huh? You nasty. That shit too.
But you know what? I will say this. That mindset is perfect. 1, for sexual liberation, and 2, for a marriage. 1, for sexual liberation, because you know what? Although it's something that you, and listen, I have no problem. Me and Jess was actually talking about this earlier. I was one of the main people. I was 1,000,000,000%. I would never in my life eat ass.
Yeah.
At 20.
Now,
But here I am at 25. like I said, butt muncher extraordinaire. Like, like, you know, but at the same time, once again, it's sexual liberation. Because you know what? Although you might not think you like something or the idea of it is bad, you never know unless you try it.
have you ever had like a hairy butthole?
Yeah. But if you're my partner, or typically if I really like, you know, fuck with you like that,
It doesn't matter.
I'm a grown ass man. The hair don't stop shit.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
we being honest, right?
Yeah.
Sunday is tomorrow.
No
Sunday is
judgment. No judgment.
I'm just saying.
Safe place.
It's a safe. Hey, listen, safe space.
Hysterical.
Listen, once again, anything I say, my mom follows me on Twitter, so she understands everything. She knows.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. I know you wanted to talk about the WAP.
Oh yeah, I'm so scared when you be like, you see
I didn't even talk about
I be so scared. Okay, so talking about sexual liberation, one
Right.
thing that we have to talk about is sex in the media.
Okay.
WAP, Wet Ass Pussy. For those who don't know, it's a song by Cardi B with Meg, and the video is fire. If you haven't
Chef's
seen
kiss.
it, wow, it is literally just women being themselves and sexual beings. What do you think about WAP and the criticism that people are giving it, that it's bad for children, women need to be classier, Cardi B needs to be a role model? What do y'all think about that?
Well, first of all, I
go
don't
ahead.
think children should be listening to these songs anyways.
Can you say that again, please?
Your child should not be listening to them songs. It's not meant for children. And at the end of the day, they are still entertainers. They still have a job to do, you know? And it's like, if that's what sells, that's what they're going to continue to do. Because even not trying to go off topic, but
Why not?
Young Miami, she just had a verse for that song. And everybody's
Do It.
talking smack about it for Do It with the
Chloe
sisters.
and,
Yeah.
Haley.
Because it's not what they're used to. They're not
Right.
talking about sex. It's just like
Boring,
real boring.
yeah.
Nobody want to hear that. You want to hear
It's a hood.
like that big matchup right in this little garage.
I'm mad they was in sync though.
Double me, swallow me, drip, Johnny's on me.
Whoa, okay, Meg, my fault. I know we had her on the show. but I honestly, I would say I agree. For me, but I have a whole bunch of viewpoints on it, but I'll shrink it if I shall. One, I don't see why. I'm gonna speak on men first. Let's not be hypocrites and, you know, have double standards, because I can name you 1,000 songs where we ourselves talk about the, you know, the woman's body, the female anatomy, and everything, and we just like, okay, haha, that's just how we are. We can talk about that, but when they talk about their own bodies, now it's a problem. And
right.
I hate double standards. I hate hypocrisy. Energy must be kept consistent 24/7. You know, there's one, and two. What you said, they're entertainers. That's their job, to entertain for the adults.
Right.
If your child happens to listen to it, that's on you to talk to
Right.
your child about what those lyrics mean.
Right.
And secondly, another thing is, let's not act like this hasn't been a thing in the media for the longest, because the same, you can sit here and say, oh my God, they're so vulgar, but us being 25, you know, in our 20s, we grew up listening to Trina, Lil Kim, Kia. Like,
the
I'm gonna let us pop
inspiration.
your pussy like this. Like,
Hey,
You
But
feel
she
me?
was talking about getting her ass ate before that shit was cool.
You feel-
Before that shit was
Before
cool.
anybody
Exactly.
was doing it,
Yeah.
So there's no reason why we should hate. Why we sit here and I'm gonna say men and women, we watch porn. You got OnlyFans and all that, but we're upset with the video because people, they're quote unquote half naked.
And
they're
mind you,
shaking
that's not
ass.
doing anything wild.
It's
in
Yeah.
because
the video.
they are women and they are sexually
Empowered and
liberated.
liberated.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
And people don't want to see that.
But you know what?
You
It's
know?
not that for people also quote unquote don't want to see that, but it's the people who they themselves are not sexually liberated,
say that.
or they themselves are not comfortable with their bodies.
Say that again.
That they embrace it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, people like, oh my God, that's so whatever. Okay, you also haven't had a good nut in 10 years from your husband. Or
Dang,
ever.
Cassie only had 6 months, but 10 years.
See, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to.
But I mean, like,
Crazy.
I thought about it, but
That's funny, Jesse. It's just so.
just a little bit.
Look at him. He goes, yeah. I
Who am I?
moving forward, what are some advice that you guys can give people just who are trying to become sexually liberated?
Go ahead, Cassie. You can go.
So brief history. I think we had to go back to literally slavery days and look at how sex has been used in the black community, especially the black women. We never had a time where we were ever in control of our own bodies. So one thing I would suggest to you, if you're in your journey to sexual liberation, to journal. Just think about, what do you think about sex? What does sex mean to me? How do I want to feel pleasure? What does pleasure even feel like? And just write all these different thoughts. And then I want you to look at these thoughts and think about, like, what's your thought, or like, what has society taught me about sex? And you'll realize that you don't really have your own opinion about sex. A lot of it, you've been conditioned to think that this is okay, this isn't okay. These positions are cool, but these positions are not for wifey material type thing. And then play with yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
You
say.
gotta know yourself, correct.
Get some toys. Like, sometimes I get a toy and I'm like, oh, this is not for me. Like, there's one time I'm like, oh, bitch.
Get
never
it from
again.
AliExpress because it's a lot cheaper than Amazon Prime.
Wait,
but
you gotta support
wait.
black businesses too. There's some black businesses I'm gonna plug in eventually that do sell sex toys too. Like, try everything, because then you'll be able to tell your partner, I don't like penetration. I come off clit stimulation. Like, you get to know yourself.
Stimulation, yes.
Know yourself.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
That's very important. I think you said it all, honestly. Just knowing yourself, because can't nobody please you if you don't know what pleases you, you know?
Exactly. And once again, it's like, as a male who has male friends, who's been around, once again, my whole life, like I said earlier, women get the short end of the stick. Like,
If you allow yeah.
If you
if you allow it, yes,
Yeah.
if you allow it. But at the same, once again, like for me, it's like when I look at it and I recognize it, I'm like, it's unfortunate because you have some people where they have we can go back to the people, how people don't have sex. Well, they don't kiss people, like everyone they have sex with. And
You kiss everyone you have sex with?
she looks lost. Like,
I'm not lost. I feel like it was a setup. Yes.
no, but
No,
no.
but you'd
It's
be
no,
surprised.
no, but mind you, we've had this. It's been a discussion on Twitter for
Yeah.
a minute. Like, people honestly don't kiss everyone they have sex with, and you sit there and you're like for me, as someone who loves sex, loves everything about it, top to bottom, why?
Yeah, like
You
for
know what
me,
I mean?
but I'm real particular about who I sleep with. So it's like if
And
I'm gonna
I-
sleep with
exactly.
you, we have to have been talking for a while and have that connection. I'm not just gonna,
Right.
you know.
So now, and so let me ask you this: now, if you talking for a while, all that, and y'all gets in the moment, he's like, "Oh, I don't kiss." How are you gonna react?
That's a good question. Well,
I think
I don't
bitch.
open my legs.
Ooh, say that.
My
Say
fault.
that.
Cause just like you can,
And I agree with that.
yeah, you have your boundaries. I have mine too.
Say that.
I have things that I require.
Ooh, say
And
that.
that's a problem that once again that I realized is that you have people where their sex to them is just the act to get something really quick.
Yeah.
Mind you, I could understand that, sometimes, hey, you do want your nut.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, for me, you're robbing yourself of the experience. Now,
Right.
if you know yourself, if you know that you're somebody who the second somebody kisses you on your neck, you catch feelings.
Well,
Then
that's
I can
different.
understand.
That's different.
Yeah, it's like that. I can
yeah.
understand, but if you're just overall, like, people are like, "Oh, I'm not gonna kiss you because it's too intimate," or "I'm not gonna."
What is more intimate
I ain't
than
gonna
having
hold you.
sex?
This is a real
What is
Twitter.
This is
a real debate.
I
every
don't
day
have
on
Twitter, but what is
That's
more
what I'm telling
intimate
you.
than sex?
Kissing, according to them, I kid you not.
According to them, kissing is
I
more
can't make
intimate.
it up. I'm gonna show you some tweets. Like some people,
That is
and
crazy.
I'm not gonna hold you. I too have been like that. In the past. I was telling her with who. It was literally
that's
just
connection.
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good intentions connection. It was literally just sex. Like kissing, we didn't have to do that. But now it's like, if we can't even kiss, why?
Why? I think
Right.
sex should be pleasurable for both in
Right.
parties,
And
and
I
just
agree.
do what makes you happy. Set your boundaries, but just
Right.
do whatever, man. Have fun. I feel like this was
That's
an
the
amazing topic. Like, just have fun and enjoy knowing yourself and
And
please-
be safe.
Yes.
Please
Oh,
be
yeah.
safe. Get tested. Wear condoms.
Wear condoms. No
Huh?
babies.
Where what?
Don't do that. Not good intentions podcast. Don't do that.
You
Let
know yourself and your
people
bullshit.
know
You
where
got
they
to
can
say
follow
something
you
right.
at.
know yourself and your personality.
And
Yes, and then let the people know where they can follow you
about to
at.
say something.
Yeah. But you can follow me on IG and Twitter at TheBeardedSaint. THA. Bearded Saint, not THE. You type THE, you're gonna have some random page, and I don't know what to tell you when you find them. But THA Bearded Saint, and look for Jebediah and or Jebediah the Toxic, and or Jeb Nasty the Toxic, whichever one pops up first.
Well, y'all can follow me at GiddyLoveJ1.
And don't forget to follow me at QueenCast_X3. And if you haven't followed our Instagram page, don't forget to follow us at The Good Intentions Pod and on YouTube at The Good Intentions Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you
Toodles.
so much for having me, and I enjoyed it.
Of course, thank you. You were amazing.
Bye.
You guys are amazing.
Shut up. Wow.
That was good.